idiot! Jacob. Oh, God. Don't you go and die on me, baby. Oh, God, don't you die on me.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Your sister is upset.
Upset?
Okay, more than upset.
She doesn't want to be a member of this family anymore.
What are you talking about? I'm emancipated.
You are not emancipated.
I don't understand.
It just means I'll be in charge of my own decisions.
We are so close to working out what I admit is a terrible situation, but right now, you are being really fucking selfish.
That's not helpful.
Oh.
We're gonna get through this. Okay?
How is that a cliche or a platitude?
I'm trying to see your side here.
You're scared. You both are. You know I'm right. You're scared and you should be.
So you understand how this works, right? That's what you're saying? That's part of the threat? So you're going to get a lawyer who's going to ask questions, who's going to file papers in court stating exactly why you want to be emancipated. So I'm wondering, what are you going to say that's going to keep us from all being arrested or killed? Jonah, pass the pancakes. Now. Thank you.
What happened?
The Mexicans tried to kill you, but God had another plan. He sent that bullet straight through your shoulder, clean entry and exit. You lost a lot of blood, but you will be out of that bed and up in a day.
Where am I?
You're at home. Hospitals mean police reports, and police attention limits our options. Here you are, honey.
Darling. Don't you be making any reckless moves without me.
Don't you worry about me, baby. You just rest.
If you do anything foolish.
Shh. Shh. You just worry about getting your strength back. I am perfectly capable of handling the rest.
Professional.
Yeah, I thought you were off today.
Well, somebody's got to feed the fucking animals. Everybody on the ground!
Hey. No reason anybody needs to get hurt, okay? We totally understand that you have all the power.
Who's in fucking charge? You don't want to be doing this!
Get next, sweetie! Don't make this fucking hard! Move! Anybody moves, you shoot! Move, girl! I said move!
What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing dragging Watt to it?
You keep dragging my ass in a wild goose chase, what you get. Now open the goddamn safe.
There's cameras all over the main floor. You think a mask from the dollar store's gonna stop the cops from figuring it out?
I don't give a shit! Now open the safe!
You don't want to do this, Daddy.
No. I already am, baby girl. Now open the safe.
Okay, so 2 men, 1 older, 1 younger. And the older one, white male, dark eyes, gravelly voice. Ever seen him before?
No, I didn't.
How much money was in the safe, do you think?
I don't know, like 15, 20 grand or something like that.
Mm-hmm. That normal?
I mean, I didn't deposit it yet. From the weekend.
Is there anyone you might have told how much was in the safe? Like, I don't know, maybe someone out on parole?
Look, I know what you're thinking.
I don't even know what I'm thinking if I'm just now thinking it.
You're thinking that it was an inside job. Ruth, you know who did this?
No. I swear to fucking God, I don't.
There you go. There you have it.
I'm going to go talk to some witnesses. We'll talk again.
I promise, I didn't know he was gonna do this.
I believe you. Who's that with him? Is that Wyatt?
My dad dragged him into this. He's not a criminal. I'll get you your money back. Every fucking penny of this. This just can't come out, Marty, okay? Please. Gotta protect him.
Hello. Jesus Christ. All right. I'll be right there. Stick to your story. Hi there. Excuse me, you mind telling me what the hell's going on?
No one goes through.
Right. Well, look, I got all these workers, all this equipment. They should have been on that land 3 hours ago. We have an access road to build.
Not my problem.
Okay. You mind radioing Jacob at least? Or someone who can tell me what the fuck is going on?
Jacob is indisposed.
Hey, Darlene.
He's been temporarily laid up by one of your boss's bullets.
What are you talking about?
Poor thing. Did they not tell you that they were going to try and kill us?
What?
Suffice to say, our little deal is dead. You best start sniffing elsewhere for your casino.
Since when is it prudent to try to off your partners before a deal is even finalized? I must have missed that issue of the Harvard Business Review.
I told you, the cartel is going to do what the cartel was going to do.
Yeah, right.
Your job was to find a way to make this deal without the Snells.
I was in the middle of trying to figure out if that's even possible. I did not say it was done.
The Snells poisoned my client's product. My client couldn't allow such brazen disrespect without a proportional
we completely
response.
understand your client's need for
Are you
respect.
fucking kidding me?
Marty?
I mean, your client's little ego trip just completely fucked us. It fucked the casino and he pissed away $50 million.
It wasn't my decision. I wasn't even informed of it.
How do we salvage this?
Find a way to immediately cut the Snells out of this deal.
We're not salvaging shit.
It's the first law of power, Marty. Those who can, shit on others. Those who can't, clean it up.
I'm not playing your fucking games anymore.
You don't have an option.
Neither do you. And neither does your client if he wants to keep his $50 million. You think I'm the only one over a fucking barrel?
Clean up your own shit.
He'll do it.
Ruth, I love this sweatshirt.
Just take it off and throw it in the fucking fire now. If you get popped for armed robbery, they throw you away for 15 years.
Nah, more like 10.
Shut up, 3. And you can fucking forget about college.
I don't see what the big deal is. You didn't even break and enter.
There were people in a club, 3, which makes it robbery as opposed to burglary, and Wyatt had a deadly weapon in his hands. What the fuck's the matter with you?
He'd said you were in on it. How am I supposed to know?
And you believed him? How much money did he give you?
Why?
Because I'm giving it back to Marty.
Fuck that. I'm not giving him a fucking thing.
He just promised not to rat you out, dipshit. He just got you back in school.
Yeah, because he feels guilty about killing my dad.
He didn't kill your dad.
You don't know that.
Just shut the fuck up about it, okay? Just stay away from Kate, all right?
What's he supposed to do? Uncle Kate lives right there.
What do you think I'm about to say?
Shut up, 3.
So how much money Kate give you?
$5,000.
Okay. This is where you give it back. Right now.
Mr. and Mrs. Bird, I'm Gina Bracken. I'll be representing Charlotte.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Your daughter's attorney in her emancipation case. I've gone to the trouble of drawing up Charlotte's emancipation papers. As soon as you and your husband sign them, Charlotte will become an emancipated minor. We can put all this behind us.
Why would we do that?
Charlotte has painted a picture for me of a deeply unstable home. One marred by marital infidelity and much, much worse.
Jonah, can you go to your room, please?
Jonah already knew.
Thank you.
The precise details of my conversation with Charlotte are protected by privilege. They will never see the light of day if you sign these papers. Otherwise, we will be forced to initiate legal proceedings, and her statement goes into the public record.
Charlotte, do you really
Mrs.
want to go
Bird.
through with this? No, have you thought this
Mrs.
through?
Bird, Charlotte has asked that I speak for her, just so we can keep the tone civil.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a member of this family?
No, ma'am.
Then why should I give a fuck what you think?
Okay, Wendy. Charlotte, how about you and I talk one-on-one?
You know, bravo, Charlotte. No, bravo.
Wendy.
Well, you were trying to get our attention? Well, congratulations, because you got it.
Charlotte?
2 days. You have 2 days.
Hey, what the fuck you doing in here?
Where's the fucking money?
Well, I sure as shit won't be telling you, baby girl. Put down the gun, Ruth. Come on. Put it down. You ain't gonna kill your daddy.
Why not? He killed yours.
You're not getting my money.
It's not yours. And I'm giving it back to Marty.
Now, why the fuck would you be doing that?
Because he knows you took it. And he still vouched for you with Nix. But if you want, I can call him up right now and unvouch.
You know, if I go down, Wyatt goes down with me.
Wyatt's going to college. So you can stay the fuck away from him.
You act like he's Albert Einstein or some shit. He's a criminal. Just like you fucking are. Ruth. That kid made more money today than he has his entire life, and you take that away from him? Hmm?
already did. And now I'm taking yours.
I thought you were gonna kill me.
Want some company? Listen, we messed up, okay? I messed up. But we are the only family that you're ever gonna have.
I'll have my own family one day.
Do you trust me? Me? Your dad?
Trust you how?
To get us out of this. Please trust me, Charlotte. It is the one promise that I can make you, that you can always trust me. And I am figuring a way out of this. You know, we're gonna make this right. Listen, parents are people, Charlotte. We're flawed. And I know it's hard for kids to understand. I didn't before I became a parent. Charlotte. Look, I'm not asking you to stay. I need you to acknowledge that you know that I love you. That's it. That your mom and I love you more than anything in the world. Can you do that?
How do we fix this? She knows way too much. There is no way we can let her emancipate. She cannot be trusted out there on her own. I mean, who knows who she'll talk to? Who she'll think she can trust? I mean, God only knows what that lawyer knows. She already knows about the affair and much, much more. Did you hear how she said that? It's like she's proud to be able to pick through the sordid details of our lives. Marty.
Yeah, listen, there's nothing to fix, okay? This isn't some political scandal that you can just paper over with a press conference and a half-hearted apology. This is our family falling apart, Wendy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then what do we do?
We said 6 months. What if we leave earlier? What if we leave the second the casino is approved and the cartel leaves town?
Okay, well, that's insane.
Why?
Because we don't have the time or the cash to be able to pull that off. What if I could go to that lawyer, I could get her to drop Charlotte as a client, or maybe at least I could find out what Charlotte said to her.
That's a terrible idea. After that little show that you pulled, she's even more likely to believe Charlotte. And if you go see her, you're going to be just as angry as you were tonight.
I wasn't angry. I was right.
Do not go see her. We have enough problems. Just go talk to Wilkes and see if he's found a way around the report, and I'll try to figure out a way to force Snell's hand.
Got hard evidence on that Ozark-Chicago pipeline?
Something better, a new strategy. These photos suggest the Navarro cartel and the KC mob might have gone in together in this casino.
And how's that supposed to lower my blood pressure?
It gives you the chance to bring down both at once. If the Gaming Commission votes no on this license, Bird's dead to the cartel. You can swoop in, offer him a lifeline he can't refuse. But if the Gaming Commission votes yes, the casino has to hire 1,000 workers in a few short weeks. You can easily slip in a bunch of undercover agents, gut the cartel's money laundering apparatus and the KC mob at the same time. This casino, it can be your Trojan horse.
Mine?
Yours. I'd like to request a transfer back to Chicago. We've got some personal stuff that's come up. Need to be closer to home. huh? Mom?
Oh. It's me. Hey. Roy, is that really you? It's me. Promise. I missed you, Roy. Well, you don't have to miss me anymore. I'm gonna move home full time. That sounds wonderful. So, maybe you could move in with me, and we could try to. Yeah. Okay, so Mom, no. I just need to go out of town, get my stuff, and then I'll come home. So I need you to promise me that you will not go anywhere until I get back, okay? Yeah, sweetie, I promise. I promise.
Hey, excuse me, this photo here, this was taken before the dam, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this handsome fella is my great-grandfather.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then your family was flooded out too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You don't seem that upset about it.
Should I be?
Well, a lot of people are still pretty upset about it.
Yeah, well, the government just wanted to give them electricity.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Les McAllister, House Council, Jackson Power District.
You're Les, okay. Well, I'm Marty Bird. I'm your 9 o'clock. Thanks for meeting with me on such short notice.
Oh, pleasure's all mine. I expect we'll be doing quite a bit of business together if your casino gets approved. Yeah.
That's the plan. Yeah, no, we will, for sure.
Shall we?
Yeah, please. Les, what I wanted to ask you about was something completely different, though. It's about the dam. It's the size of it is so impressive. The scale, it kind of makes you wonder how they got away with it.
Got away with what?
Moving thousands of people so quickly.
Charles.
Hey. All right, so it looks like I managed to neutralize Beecher's report to the commission. Now, at least you're on a level playing field.
How'd you manage that?
He's being investigated for bribery. And if I had to guess, your hunch was right. FBI was setting you up.
And you leaked that to the commission?
Well, they couldn't turn a blind eye to corruption, could they?
Thank you.
In the absence of a credible report, the commissioners will have some questions. You and Marty should be prepared to answer them.
When?
Well, they want to announce by the weekend, so later today at 5.
Today?
They agreed to come here and meet with all parties involved. Informally.
So this is our smoke-filled room.
Yeah. You wanted me because people would come to the lake house. Well, I can get him here, but after that, it's up to you. Oh, and there's one more thing.
Of course there is.
If all goes well, the chairman of the Gaming Commission will ask something of you.
Something like what?
I have no idea, but it won't be small. And whatever it is, you need to grant it. You don't have a choice.
So extortion.
It's the way they do business. Like you said, nothing personal.
Jacob?
Excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
I'm fine skipping pleasantries.
Let's make this overture brief. The Almighty himself could not convince us to lift our blockade.
What about the federal government? You know who I spent the morning with? Your friends over at the power company. I wanted to know how it was that they were able to get your ancestors off of their land so quickly back in 1929.
No mystery there. Lies, theft, intimidation.
Well, they got an assist from a little thing called riparian rights.
Army.
Riparian rights are the laws that say who owns the land under a body of water. It's kind of crazy, right? I mean, whoever stops to consider the land under a lake, or in this case, the Missouri River, which last time I checked was a federal waterway. What this means, Jacob, is that the instant you flooded your land and connected it to the Missouri, you ceded all of that flooded land to the U.S. government.
Which is how I managed to obtain this written order guaranteeing our workers access to the boat. Now, if you defy this order, we can have the U.S. Marshals escort them.
And the land that you need for access roads and parking lots to get the people to your precious boat. We own all of it. What's to stop us parking cars all around the water's edge?
Eminent domain. The feds are going to give all the surrounding land to our business partners to build shopping malls and hotels and, yes, access roads because it's in their financial interest. The tax revenue from said development is going to be massive, just like it was in 1929. They own it all. Above, around, and below.